This chapter focuses on the Levites, the tribe chosen by God to serve in his house. Unlike other tribes, Levi didn't receive territory for farming or defense. Their inheritance was the Lord himself. Chronicles honors their role as spiritual leaders, priests, and worshippers throughout Israel history. Okay? The first part of this chapter covers the line of Aaron, the priestly family. The genealogy begins with Levi's three sons, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. From Kohath came Amram, the father of Aaron, Moses, and Miriam. Aaron's descendants became the priests, offering sacrifices and serving in the temple. The line continues from Aaron, Eleazar, Phinehas, Zadok, down to Jehozadak, who was taken into exile when the Lord sent Judah to Babylon. This shows the unbroken priestly line from the Exodus to the exile, proving God's service never truly stopped. The second part of the chapter covers the Levites' other families. Levi's other sons, Gershon and Merari, also have their descendants listed. They served and support roles, maintaining the temple, caring for the sacred furnishings, and assisting the priests. Each clan had specific duties. Gershonites handled curtains and coverings. Kohathites cared for holy items like the ark, and Merarites managed the structure and frames. Okay, God organized worship with precision. Everyone had a purpose in maintaining his dwelling. The third part of the chapter covers the musicians in the temple. This section honors the Levite musicians appointed by David when the ark was brought to Jerusalem. Heman, a Kohathite, was the main singer. Asaph, a Gershonite, served to his right. Ethan, Jeduthun, a Meratite, served to his left. These men led the music and worship before the temple. Their descendants continue as temple chorus for generations. Worship wasn't just a side task, it was a secret calling central to Israel's life with God. The fourth part of this chapter covers the priests and their duties. Aaron and his sons offered sacrifices on the altar of burnt offering incense and made atonement for Israel. The list of priests from Aaron to Zadok shows continuity through the monarchy. God's presence among his people depended on faithful priestly service. The fifth part of this chapter covers the Levite cities. Unlike other tribes, the Levites received cities instead of a territory. They were spread throughout Israel, and Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh, so that they could teach God's law everywhere. Cities like Hebron, Shechem, Golan, and Ramoth are named among their allotted towns. God placed his servants throughout the land. Worship and teaching were never meant to be confined to one place. What are the key lessons from the first Chronicles chapter 6? The first one is services to God is a calling, not inheritance. Levites didn't inherit the land but lived to serve, showing true worship costs dedication. Second lesson, worship is central, not secondary. David appointed musicians because music helped Israel remember God's glory and faithfulness. Third lesson from this chapter, God values order and worship. Each clan had clear roles, reflecting both reverence and responsibility. Fourth lesson, God's presence is true inheritance. While others had fields and walls, the Levites had God himself as their portion, okay? You can check that statement in Numbers chapter 18, verse 20. Okay, in summary, this chapter of Chronicles details the tribe of Levi, the priests, the Levites, and musicians who served in the temple. From Aaron to the exile, their service remained vital to Israel's relationship with God. Scared across the land, they taught, worshipped, and reminded the nation that God's presence is their true inheritance, okay?